Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a video I thought I was never going to make. PLARIUM actually got $100 of mine again, and I don't regret it. And the reason I'm saying that is because I gave them $100 on this game right here. I've been playing this game off stream and off camera, although some of the people that catch the stream might have seen me play it on stream because I did play it a little bit on stream. I have been a really big fan of their new game, but there's a few reasons why, okay? One of which I'm going to walk you through just for a quick second because I think that it's a good point, which is that the game is repeatable without getting boring, meaning that if you log in for hours at a time, that's the point of the game. Like, the point of the game is to actively play it, which kind of ties home to some points I'm going to make about Raid here in just a moment. Like, the point of the game is you log in, you play the game, okay? The point of the game is not to log in and then hit on the dungeon, hit multiplayer, or spend 5 hours to get your dailies done of something you've already done. Like, I'm not killing the same mech warrior, dummy, or playing the same campaign over and over again. I'm actively fighting against other players. Like, I'm playing PvP right now against other players, and yeah, we are going to get a ranking score for this. And that part is very exciting for me. But I want to talk about the $100 I spent and why I decided to give PLARIUM my money, because I'm not spending money on Raid anymore. I've said this many times, and I am perfectly okay with that decision, because in my opinion, Raid doesn't deserve the cash. Because here's the conclusion I came to, okay? And you're gonna have to bear with me, because this is the third time I've tried recording this, because it's a point that I am struggling to try to coherently make, because it's a little bit complicated, but it has to do with the money you spend in these games and what you actually accomplish with the money. So in this game, I spent my money to get two things. I wanted the mech warrior that I'm about to play right now, just because he's got that move right there, which is a long-range mortar that just randomly hits on the ground. Maybe sometimes you can kill him. Here, I'll play him again. And I also wanted the jump jet guy to get upgraded. It was pretty much that simple. So I was able to just buy those things. I was able to buy the rockets. I was able to upgrade my jump check guy to, I got him a few star ranks. I didn't get him all the way. And I was like $50 in the weapon, $50 in the character, call it a day. That was pretty much what happened. Then there was referral rewards and all that too that help out, which I'll have down there if you actually want to play the game for whatever reason. But it doesn't matter if you want to play the game. I don't care if you play the game. It's not the point of the video. Okay, but I want to let you guys know what it was I got out of the $100. Now, what does this have to do with Raid, and why does me spending $100 matter at all to you? Well, here's what I realized, okay, is in Raid, spending the money or opening the equivalent of what money would be, like let's say sacred shards, where they value like $30 or something crazy like that, okay? In Raid, doing those things is what is exciting. Like, you live for the 2X's where you pull to try to get new characters. You don't live for trying your new characters in Dragon 20 or doing the exact same clan boss punching in the stomach over and over and over again. That's not exciting for people. What is exciting is trying to get the new characters or seeing what rewards you get from the clan boss. Stuff like that ends up being exciting. And that made me think, and I came to the conclusion of something, which is that there is a very big difference between passive and active games. So the Mech Arena, I almost said Mech Warrior because that's what they're ripping off. Mech Arena is essentially what I would call a active game. When I spend money on this game, it's to acquire a character to then use actively. What I'm going to do with this character is I am going to then go and use this character in every form of the game. I'm going to play them everywhere, and the fun does not derive from acquiring the character. The fun derives from the fact that I am using the character in the game, for instance, okay? There's a very heavy distinction. Whereas in, let's say, Raid Shadow Legends, the excitement comes from acquiring the characters and not necessarily using the characters. So it's almost a different target audience. But what I've noticed with myself is I am massively more okay with giving somebody $100, knowing that the $100, that the process of giving them that $100 is not the excitement, but it is after I've already received the item and then them going to be using it. Basically, playing the game is the excitement. I think we've almost got to a point in Raid where it's old enough, and to be fair, Raid is a good game, which is why I think it makes as much money. Me and Jay Giggs talk about this all the time when we do our collabs about we actually think Raid is a good game with some very core critical issues. And the issue that I realized today after playing Mech Arena for a couple months off stream, giving them $100 on that one, is PLARIUM can make a good game. And they can make a game focused on the right parts of what the game should be focused on. Active enjoyability, actively playing the game, your time in the game. Whereas Raid has become what the community has said the exact opposite. It has become to the point where people are asking us to spend less time in the game. People are asking for it to be quicker to do things in the game. People actually don't want to play the game. They want the game to play itself instantly. Because the biggest critical problem Raid has is it's not fun to play, it's fun to know you can beat it. It's fun to know you can play it. It's fun to know you could get the character. But when you actually play the game, it's not fun. Which is the biggest hilarious thing to me ever, because it's literally the exact opposite in Mech Arena. And you know the thing about Mech Arena is I feel better when I spend the money, but I'm way less likely to want to spend the money. And I don't know what that says about the mobile game market. Maybe addicts like myself who like spending money on these type of games. But what I do realize is that Raid is so good at making you enjoy the part of the game they want you to enjoy, which is spending money, that when you spend the money on another game, and even a ridiculous amount of money, like $100, it blows your mind when you realize I actually got something after I spent the $100 that I'm going to enjoy playing with. I'm not asking the gaming company to take the products I spent thousands of dollars on and asking them to have me use them less and less frequently. That's hilarious to me that we actually got to the point in the game where we're actively trying to hurry up the parts in between the game that is just spending the money in Raid. I don't know why I didn't realize that until today, but it took Mech Arena, of all things, for me to be like, wow, PLARIUM nailed it with... I mean, they literally got everyone hyped just about handing them cash.